We are poised to ace the November sweeps.
Without Liza Colby, how likely is that?
Haven't you read the research, Madge? We have a solid lock on the youth market.
What happened there?
Our key demographic?
No, to your key player, Colby. Adam, we've heard very unsettling rumors.
Oh, really?
What can I get for you?
The lady would like another Bloody Mary, please.
Bloody Mary. Anything else?
Gentlemen?
Okay.
I want an explanation for the Colby debacle.
Well, it's hardly a debacle.
Well, that's what we call it when talented pros are replaced by ingenues.
Well, I assure you, the person who replaces
And we've also
Liza...
heard, Adam, that your daughter is on board. Is this true?
Well, not as a replacement for Liza Colby, for heaven's sakes. No, Sky is producing a couple of shows for us.
But with little or no experience?
Madge, didn't you start out in production?
I mean, no matter how much we all dote on our children, we can't allow them to influence staffing decisions.
Sky had absolutely nothing to do with Liza's departure.
How about you? Is that your take on it?
Are you looking for someone?
Well, I invited Liza to join us.
You don't mind, do you, Adam?
Andre Sears.
Oh, Sears, hello. Oh, my, you're working out. How's the fly fishing?
Good.
Terry Bass, nice to see you.
What is the point of this?
Well, we wanted to hear Liza's side of the story.
As if you haven't already heard it.
Well, we've talked, but not in person.
If you want to confer with Liza...
You will have a chance to respond.
What is this, a tribunal? I thought the subject on the docket was the cutting edge. Its future...
The cutting edge is my specialty, isn't it, Adam?
Your input is no longer required, Liza.
But what we'd like to know is why not?
Well, actually, my lawyer said I can't comment on the lawsuit, so I can...
It's very wise. You might tip your hand. Therefore, you have nothing to discuss with us except possibly the weather, and we've already discussed that, fair and mild. You've said hello to your friends?
No. Not friends, Adam. Fans. Admirers of a job well done. We station owners are terribly concerned about the future of the cutting edge.
Well, Liza is in no position to comment on the future of the cutting edge. I, on the other hand, am...
Absolutely right, Adam. And really, I have no idea what Adam is planning. I know that when I was in charge, our ratings soared, but...
Agreed.
Yes, we were charting new heights.
But without your star player.
Oh, Madge, please. Thank you. I mean, we've done some wonderful shows. And in fact, today's show will illustrate that. We're doing a retrospective.
Oh, they've all been given press packets, and I'm sending them tapes.
But I thought it might be a good idea if we watched it all together.
These people didn't fly from all over the country
I think that's a marvelous idea.
Thank you, Madge. Excuse me. You know, I sort of like to think of myself as an idea person.
Wrong mother taking your bridegroom to bed.
What?
Wait, can I say something?
You'll
This
have
is not
your chance,
Arlene. We need a window into your daughter right now.
What have you
How
done?
did you cope? Therapy? No, look,
Work?
Did
I'm
you
the one.
retreat from the world?
Please, I'm the one who had the problems.
Was your father at help? Adam Chandler?
You scheming witch.
My understanding was that we weren't going
set me up.
to, do a laundry list of all my mistakes.
Well, I don't want to dwell on the painful past.
Well, then let's not. Let's dwell on the present.
But in order to understand the depth of this rift, you have to know at least some of the background.
All right, the background is that I was the worst mom in the world. I dove into the bottle about, well, when my kid was a teenager. And I came out about a year ago. I dragged my little girl through a lot.
I'm not a little girl.
What's that, Haley?
I said I'm not a little girl, and I don't have to do this.
No, Haley, you don't have to do anything. You're right. And I'm not going to force you. I'd be a fool to try. I'm not trying to dredge up all the ugly stuff. All I want to do, sweetie, is tell you how sorry I am. I mean it. You got a rotten deal in the mom department. But I got to tell you, I'm not the boozed up fool that ruined your life. I'm not. I'm back to the person I was when you were little. Do you remember that? Before everything got bad. You know how I used to sing to you and all those show tunes and I made you laugh, huh? And you used to call me Mommy? I mean, it took 3 shrinks and detox, but I'm back.
That's not my show.
Turn it off.
Did it move your heart?
Whose is it?
3 guesses.
Turn the bloody thing off.
I want to see it.
When did you reschedule this? What happened to our 1-year retrospective?
What is this?
Please, sweetie,
The new
shut up
cutting
about
edge.
the times that we,
This isn't the right show.
Obviously not.
Who did
And we
this?
sang along when
Did you do this?
Approve this, did you?
Of course, what do you think? I have to go back to the station. Order anything you want.
Oh, isn't that your daughter?
The one who produced this.
No, the other one.
Great.
And there's his ex-wife.
She's not my ex-wife. Let's go.
My next guest is a psychotherapist who has delved into the lives of thousands of mothers and daughters and charted their dynamic in her new book, The Toxic Womb. Please welcome Dr. Frida Landau. So nice to have you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here. You're completely surrounded.
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry. It's so there.
You're referring to what, Dr. Landau?
The invisible shield around Haley. We see this defense mechanism all the time. It keeps the anger in and the pain out, but it also squelches emotional growth.
Well, I'm sorry, no, squelched nothing. I mean, she has done great with her life. And she has every reason to shut me down. I mean, obviously, she's not enjoying this.
We're here to get past that, Arlene.
Yeah, well, it's not working.
Well, perhaps it would help if you explained to Haley what provoked you to seduce her husband on their wedding night. I mean, what was going on in your mind? What were you feeling? Guilty, desperate? Were you drinking? Give us the whole picture.
You want the whole picture, Elise? The family dynamic, the parade of dysfunction. I think the viewers at home would benefit from meeting my half-sister. Sky? Come on down. Step right up to the mic and tell America how it feels to share Daddy with another little girl.
I have no idea what...
Inquiring minds want to know why it is Big Sister here felt the need to set me up for public abuse this way.
I was trying to do something nice.
Oh, for once in your life, Sky, say what you feel. You don't need to hide behind my mother or Dr. Alfalfa Sprouts.
Deep breathing does wonders.
I was breathing at the beginning of the show. I'm in interview mode now. So tell me, Sky, how many vodka gimlets did Arlene here set you back?
I'm not drinking anymore, sweetie.
Really?
No.
Well, then you sold out cheap. Where did you find the time, Sky? That's what I want to know. I mean, what, in between producing your talk show turkey and sabotaging my engagement party? How?
If I made a mistake, I'm sorry.
Sorry what? That I'm not falling to pieces or that I didn't fold?
Pull the plug.
Sorry that they're not carrying me out in some sort of straitjacket?
Pull the plug.
Are you sorry that I opened my mouth at all? You can't humiliate me, Sky. It doesn't work. I trained with the Queen. Humiliation won't work.
We don't
Try
have
something
anything else.
You better switch to plan B.
Run a test pattern.
Try
I don't care.
anything else, Sky. But listen to me.
Cut.
You will never break me down. Do you understand me? You don't have what it takes to crack me, kid. You have no idea how tough I am.
Well, the cutting edge is in the middle of a meltdown. I can't wait to see the overnights. And I can't wait to know who had him fired. I hope that they tape it. What, for posterity? For the West Coast. You are relentless. You mean cold-blooded? Nuh-uh. Focused. Television is my life. Well, then here's to our brilliant careers in television. More satisfying than romance. And longer lasting. And more available. Safer. And you don't have to hate yourself in the morning. Well, at least not every time. What, regrets? Eyes on the future. And what exactly does the future hold for you? What else? More television. Listen, WMCS is doing great things. San Diego is a beautiful town. Do I smell an offer coming on? Absolutely. Look at the palm of your hand. Well, I can't really quite make it out. Is there a title in there? What? Station manager, reigning potentate, whatever you want. Just fill in the blanks. Ditto for salary and benefits. I'm flattered. And I will think about it. I'm going to take that as an incipient yes.
The faxes have been pouring in. The Cutting Edge, what a show. Give us more. The sparks had me glued to my seat. The audience loved it. We can't even log all the calls.
I don't care about your faxes.
Rudy says we haven't seen a fever like this since some show last winter. That homosexual town meeting thing.
An innocent woman died during that show.
I brought in the ratings and didn't spill any blood.
You hurt and humiliated Haley.
If you'd let me finish,
No, you are finished. Already finished. Pack it up. You're fired.
Liza.
Hi.
Hi, I didn't expect to see you here so soon.
Oh, I thought I'd take a sauna, maybe walk on the treadmill, go crazy.
Dr. Clater said it was okay?
He told me to take it easy.
Good. You look absolutely great.
Well, unemployment, you get to the gym.
Any plans after WRCW?
Oh, I have a few things. Actually, did you see the cutting edge today?
No, I was very busy. What did I miss?
Oh, it's classic. A horrific moment in local television.
Oh, yoo-hoo! Glorious, sweetie. Have you heard the good news? Tad has jetted off to Pigeon Hollow to rewind his lady fair. Why, I bet he and Dixie are lost in each other's arms as we speak.
Do you think Dixie will really come home?
I'd bet the ranch and throw in the livestock. I mean, their love was much stronger than any cheap roll in the hay the devil threw his way.
If you'll excuse me.
I hope she got the message.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, it's high time that woman learned that Tad is off limits. Can a bright woman like you read?
Okay, I'll bite.
Says right there in black and white, don't hog the machine while decent folks is waiting.
From what I've witnessed, all you've exercised is your mouth.
Well, of course, you're used to monopolizing things that don't belong to you.
Opal, I'm fighting a migraine.
Oh, what a shame.
I could really care less what happens in Dogpatch.
So you heard.
People in the next county heard. It's none of my business.
Oh, yeah, like you wouldn't like a chance to snag my boy.
Your boy is a grown man.
Yeah, and he's deeply in love with his wife.
I guess that explains why they live in different states, doesn't it?
Road to true love is never smooth.
I'll make a note of that.
But you'll never find that out firsthand, because women like you don't travel on life's happy roads.
Opal, you don't know me.
I know that stealing happy husbands is a nasty little hobby.
I didn't steal Tad, and he was far from happy. You would find that out from your son if you talked to him instead of this down-home preachifying.
Don't you look down that snooty little nose at me, Missy. Thank heaven Tad is too smart to let one weak moment spoil the rest of his life.
Could we drop this, please? I'm sure Tad would not appreciate us talking about his private life in public. He takes full responsibility for his relationship with Dixie. So if you want to find a sinner, why don't you go to a revival, wear that loud spandex, do a mammy yokum, and have a ball?
You know, I may not be to the manner born, but at least I know right from wrong. Now, you heed my words, Toots. When Tad and Dixie come home, you steer clear.
Tad would cringe if he heard you.
I think he would thank me for running interference. So let me spell it out for you, Blondie. Keep your hands off the married merchandise.
Looks like I'm gonna have to find myself a new gym.
What are you doing home? I thought you were in West Virginia.
Nice outfit.
Where is Dixie? Is she at the house?
Well, I have a massage scheduled. Excuse me.
Yeah, you'll need it.
Come here. Just what is it you think you're selling?
True love.
That's illegal, Mama.
I'm talking about you and
I know what you're
Dixie.
talking about. How did you find out about my trip south?
Good news rises to the top. Now, where is she?
Home.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. She's sprucing up that bachelor pad that you have been calling home these
No,
last
she's
few
not,
months.
Ma. She's still in West Virginia.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, it takes time to pack up the whole house to move
Mama.
up here.
Dixie's not coming back. After all these years, I have no idea what Dixie wants, except for me out of her life.
Maybe she's afraid of you.
Obviously, she's afraid to be in the same room with me. But I'm the one that's got to stop pretending I got a marriage to go back to. She's got her life, I got mine. That's the end of the story. Listen, I'm sorry about that. How you feeling?
Fine. So, did you catch the show?
Ah, the retrospective. No, I'm not into deja vu, especially today.
Actually, they pulled the highlights reel. They did a reunion show.
A reunion show, another reunion show. That's just what the world needs.
Actually, it had spark.
Who okayed it?
Evidently, Sky.
That's what I was afraid of. What'd she do, book Sonny and Cher?
Her sister.
Haley?
And Haley's mother.
Arlene? You're making this up.
No.
That's why all the nurses were glued to the television set in the lounge.
Yep, Adam pulled the plug. Rudy put on some rerun of the Sunrise News in the middle of the afternoon.
Well, that's just perfect. You and I break our necks to give that show a decent reputation, and she just shreds it in one afternoon. That's all I need. This day just keeps getting better and better.
Well, hey, how could I buy you some coffee or something? You can rant and rave.
No, thanks, Liza. If you don't mind, I'd rather just...
I've been searching all over town for you.
I'm busy. Go away.
Not you. Liza. Hello, Gloria.
Hi, Adam.
How'd you find me?
Your service. Let's say they succumbed to my charm.
What'd you do? Threaten to buy the company and fire everybody?
You look wonderful. You ready?
What for?
An impromptu getaway.
How appropriate. After today's show, you probably need to hide out for a while.
We hit a little snag. Everything's under control.
Oh, good to hear. Just out of curiosity, what's the body count?
Shall we?
All right. Where to?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.